You never told me your name.
I didn't? Victor.
I'm Trina, but you already knew that.
It's nice to meet you, Trina.
So, you coming?
I gotta get back to work, but maybe I'll see you around?
Maybe.
He's an old friend. Friend might be stretching it.
No, Spencer is most definitely a friend. I mean, we've known him since before you were even in Port Charles.
Well, I can't wait to meet him.
Well, you know what? I think this might just be the perfect opportunity for that. Trina Robinson? Spencer Cassidy.
Mostly because it hurts you. I figured you'd be here.
You're here for me?
Always.
You're doing here?
Grabbing food, wreaking havoc, reaping the consequences, the usual. Hi.
Hi.
Thank you. What about you? Do you approve?
I don't hate it.
You look.
You approve?
I don't hate it.
You look pretty nice yourself. I don't enjoy seeing you like this. Maybe Esme does. Maybe it makes her feel needed. But not me. I wish we could turn back the clock to the first day we met. If I had known you were Spencer, not Victor, and I had known what you were really planning, maybe I could have talked you out of it before you hurt Ava and your dad. Before you hurt yourself more than anyone.
Thanks. I hope that one day I can feel like that. Right now, I wish that I could go back to being the guy that I was when you first met me. Simple, uncomplicated Victor.
Well, simple, uncomplicated Victor had a habit of asking me to lie to my friends, and oh yeah, vandalized an art gallery.
Right. I guess Victor wasn't so hot.
Yeah, not so much. But Spencer, he's starting to grow on me.
After, Rory, you mean?
I appreciate the effort.
It didn't work.
Don't say anything, okay?
I'm not gonna.
I played along and pretended to be in the spirit. But honestly, my only wish for this Christmas is to wake up and have these last few days just be a bad dream.
Last few years for me. I would change everything.
Everything?
Except coming back to Port Charles. Because then I wouldn't have met you. Some stupid and, regrettable things to you, but, this all started because we were friends last year.
Okay, look, Spencer. I can't deny the past. Yes, we were friends. Unfortunately, things have changed since then. The most important thing that I need to do is heal. And honestly, I can't do that if you're still part of my life.
That's not a good idea.
I know.
Hello, Trina.
Why are you here?
I'm here for you.
Expecting anyone?
Whoever it is, I'll send them packing.
Surprise! I thought you'd be glad to see me, given our history. Hey, Cam. Didn't think you'd be here.
Why didn't security tell me you were arriving on the launch?
He remembered I had VIP status from your party. Knew I'd always be welcome. Am I interrupting?
Cam and I were just catching up. Of course, I'm always happy to see you, Trina, but why didn't you call first?
Good question.
Spencer,
Merry Christmas.
You said you were leaving town.
because I was going to. I thought that there was nothing here for me anymore, and I was wrong. But if you want me to go, just say the words and I'll let you be alone. Okay, I get it. This is the definition of should have called first.
I didn't say anything to you, Spencer. I was talking to Esme.
Sounds more like you were accusing her.
And you sound defensive. Wonder why? It's a simple question, Esme. Have you seen Kiki Jerome's hospital ID badge before?
I must sound like a broken record. Boo-hooing about going to prison.
Well, for someone going to prison, you actually don't talk about it that much. At least not to me.
I didn't think you'd want to hear it. Maybe I couldn't... I don't know. Maybe I couldn't bring myself to tell you about it.
Why not?
Because you probably think that I have it coming, for one, and because it's embarrassing.
Wait, what? Going to prison?
Admitting how scared I am. That I feel like a coward.
Well, prison is scary. And I don't think it's cowardly to own up to your mistakes. In fact, it's brave.
Thanks.
But what does your mom do? Does she work or is she a society mom?
Why would you think that?
I have you pegged as a trust fund kid. Studio on Pierpont.
My mom died when I was little.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be insensitive.
It's all right. Perfectly normal question. I just hate that the answer always stops the conversation cold. I never really had a mom growing up, so I don't know what I'm missing, right? Wait, let's make it a challenge.
Bring it on.
You wade through all this messy, emotional stuff with your mom, and then you get something amazing at the end of it.
And that is...
The party of the century.
Well, you know us townies.
Whatever. The party's a hit, Spencer.
I never doubted it.
Please, you're among friends here. You can admit that you're relieved you pulled it off.
Well, the party's not over yet. I might still have a few surprises up my sleeve.
When did a skateboard without wheels become a legitimate winter sport?
I mean, okay, think about this, right? Snowboarding has 11 Olympic events, whereas skiing only has 5. That is outrageous.
No, snowboarding requires balance, while skis you use 2 poles to help you stay upright.
I made hot toddies for everyone.
Oh, here.
You have no right to use the word honestly in a sentence. And who the hell is Victor anyway?
My great uncle.
And why would you pretend not to know my best friends? And my boss, why would you pretend not to know Ava?
It's complicated.
Sitting, my friend?
Better question is, what are you doing here?
I'm looking for my father.
He isn't home.
My mistake.
So you admit you make them,
When it comes to my dad, yeah.
but not when it comes to me.
No,
How can you say that to Ava after everything you've done to her?
it's more complicated than that.
It's really not. Forget it, I'm out of here.
Trina, wait. Can we go somewhere and talk?
I have no interest in going anywhere with you.
Then would you mind please giving us some privacy?
It depends. Trina, would you like privacy?
I guess I'll hear him out.
Okay. I have a phone call to make. I won't be far. Call her if you need me.
Thanks, Ava.
Spencer's been released from Pennyville.
That's right.
Oh. Just in time for the holidays.
But seeing Spencer made me wonder if I can keep seeing Rory. I mean, how can I pretend to have feelings for Rory that I actually have for someone else?
Well, some could. But not you. You're too honest. You're too genuine. Trina, just listen to your heart. And it doesn't matter what I think or your parents think or anybody else.
It's just so complicated.
Love can be that way.
Spencer?
What'd you do that has you on the fence?
Basically, he lied to me.
I don't like the sound of that.
Well, it was more of a lie of omission, which is still technically a lie, but it didn't directly affect me, so I guess I shouldn't care. It's still bothersome. I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking it.
And maybe you're making excuses for him? Giving him a little wiggle room? Sounds to me like you like this guy.
Yeah, he's interesting. Not like a lot of the guys around here.
Oh. So are you gonna go out with him?
Oh, we're not dating. We're just hanging out as friends. Oh. Spencer's in over his head with Esme. But before she came and I was getting to know him, sure, Spencer's a lot, but beneath all that posturing and arrogance, there's some real vulnerability. Maybe even some kindness.
I'd agree with that. Spencer can be astonishingly sweet when he's not being totally self-absorbed and oblivious.
That's why, despite everything, I don't want anything bad to happen to him. Despite myself, I've kind of gotten to like him.
Trina and I were good friends.
Was that all? Because before I met Esme, I thought the two of you were heading towards something.
Okay, sure. There was an attraction, a spark. Trina's beautiful, smart, direct. And she's just a good person. You know, one of those people who genuinely wants to do the right thing without being too preachy. Why wouldn't I like her?
It's a good thing that you are not hung up on him.
It's bad enough that you have half of Port Charles blaming me for Jocelyn and Cam's sad little sex tape.
Oh, only half? I better step up my game.
Even though all of the evidence points to you, your lies got me kidnapped by Sonny Corinthos.
Which is why you're supposed to be back at Windermere right now.
That's what I came here to tell you. Your grandmother, the mayor, personally intervened on my behalf. She forced Sonny to back down. I'm safe now.
That's great, Esme.
I call it a tragic waste of cement.
Well, isn't that sweet? One last hurrah before the trial of the century?
Why now?
Because it wasn't possible before. You weren't straight with me. How much can one person truly mean to another if you can't even be honest?
You should ask my father.
I'm asking you. At my party, the night before you came here, there was a letter for me, but you refused to hand it over.
I told you the gist of it. Why are you rehashing it?
Because I need to hear it from you. What were you trying to tell me that night?
That I lied to your face for months. That I believed in you. And that I knew beyond a shadow of a doubt that you were innocent. Trina, I always have.
Remember, Spencer, opportunity is only lost of those who fail to seize it.
Trina, may I join you?
Spencer, what are you doing?
I have a question for you. Can we start over?
Lure Esme out how?
I don't know. I haven't gotten that far yet. But I will, and it will be inspired. Tell me that you think that this is a good idea.
It has potential,
Thank you.
but it's missing one key factor.
What?
Me. You alone aren't enough, babe. But you and me together, pretending to turn to each other after Rory's death, Esme won't be able to help herself.
Absolutely not.
Why?
Because it's dangerous.
Oh, okay, so you can take a risk, but not me.
Mm.
Come on, you have to admit it's a good idea.
It has potential. But I still don't like it.
So what's the alternative, Spencer? Do nothing and let someone else suffer as a result? Come on, you know we're stronger together.
I'm not gonna stand here and listen to this.
I hope you live up to your potential.
Can you believe her? She just ignored me and walked out.
You here alone? I'm meeting Joss and Cam after their dinner with Joss's parents. I came a little early to work on an assignment, and one of our electives at PCU were taken together.
How adorable. I've never had childhood friends that I've known since forever. Just love how close the four of you are.
Oh, Spencer and I aren't close. We just met.
Trina, don't. You know that's a lie.
I was actually.
You're calling me a liar?
I just meant you don't need to cover for me. I told Esme that you knew I was in Port Charles before anyone else.
Spence and I have no secrets.
Trina wasn't thrilled to find out that Victor was just an alias and that I'm really Spencer Cassadine. But thank you for not telling anyone.
Aw, Trine. What a true friend.
She is. I'm lucky to have her.
He hurt you, didn't he?
He opened my eyes. So, I guess you could say he did me a favor?
If you need to talk about it, we can.
It's not your problem anymore.
I'm gonna go check on Ava.